That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe.
Pitching for the Lady Vikings is Jordan Crisp. And the first pitch is a ball. Behind the plate for the Vikings today is Allie Watson. At first base, Carrie Schmidt. Second base, Jackie Griffin. Shortstop, Brittany Martin. And at third base, there's Gina Melton. For the outfield today, at left field, there's Bridget Shade. Center field, Hannah Bolin. And right field, Brittany Feeney. And the count is 2-1. That was a strike for Jordan Crisp. The count is now 3-2. And the first pitch to the second batter is a strike with a foul ball. There's a runner at 1. The count is 0-1. Bunt to Carrie Schmidt, and she is out at first. There's one down for the Lady Vikings. There's a runner at second. Two outs now with a runner advancing to third. Count is 1-1 with 2 outs and a runner on third. On the radio, that's really good. Two count and 2 outs. That concludes the top of the first inning. Score is still 0-0. Up to bat first for the Lady Vikings is number 24, Bridget Shade. That was a close hit by Bridget Shade right down the left field line. Count is 3-2. Bridget advances to first on a walk, and up to bat now is number 20, Brittany Martin. Two and 1 count on Brittany Martin. The score is still Vikings 0, Lindenwood 0. And Bridget Shade advances to second. And Martin advances to first. We have runners on first and second. And up to bat now is number 22, Courtney Dosa. swing for Calidosa, and the count is no balls and 1 strike. Foul ball for Courtney Dosa, and the count remains 2-2 with no outs. Courtney Dosa swings with a miss. That is our first out for the Lady Vikings. Runners still on first and second. And up to bat now is number 11, Gina Melton. And that's a pop-up for Gina Melton, caught by the pitcher. Second out for the Vikings. Up to bat now is number 55, Carrie Schmidt. Schmidt's count is 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs and runners on first and second. And with a hit to second, that concludes the first inning. The score is still 0-0. For pitcher Jordan Crisp is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Lady Vikings had a good past weekend in Alabama with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses. That's a pop-up to Jackie Griffin at second base. So now we have one out for the Lady Vikings. And there's a shot to Carrie Schmidt at first base. So that is our second out for the Lady Vikings. There are 2 outs in the field. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a pop up to center fielder Hannah Bolin, and it is caught. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is the catcher, Allie Watson. Allie swings with a miss. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's a swing and a miss for our catcher. 1 out, and the score is still 0-0. Up to bat now is Jackie Griffin. And Jackie hits it to the pitcher, who falls off the ground. So she advances to first. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is number 30, Hannah Bolin. The count for Hannah Bolin is 1 ball, 1 strike, and there's 1 out in the field with a runner on first. And a pass ball. Jackie Griffin advances to second. Hannah hits a grounder to shortstop and gets out at first, but advances Jackie Griffin to third base. Score is still 0-0 in the bottom of the second with 2 outs in the field. Number 3, Brittany Feeney is up to bat, and her count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. And with a shot to shortstop, she is out at first. That concludes our second inning of the game. The score is still Vikings 0, Lindenwood 0. Beginning of the third inning, the first pitch for Jordan Crisp is a strike. And a questionable hit for Lindenwood, but the umpire calls it fair down the third base line. So with that, there's a runner on first with no outs on the field. with 2 failed attempts to bunt by the Lindenwood batter, the count is now no balls and 2 strikes. The count remains 2-2 with the batter fighting off pitches. That was a close pitch by Jordan Crisp, but the count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes. And with the swing by the batter, that is a strikeout for Jordan Crisp. There's now 1 out in the field and a runner on first.
Let's get 2 out there. Go, shortstop.
And with the attempt of a steal by the Lindenwood batter, she is caught out at second base, so that is the 2nd out for the Lady Vikings.
George, bring it up, George.
Come on, George.
The count is now 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the field. And with the high pitch there, the runner advances to first base with a walk.
George. I got this, Carter. Let's go in here. Let's go, George. Good, sir.
There are 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs in the field with a runner on first. And there's a shot to the right field line to Brittany Feeney. The runner from first advances to third, but the hitter is caught up at first base. Still 2 outs in the field with a Lindenwood runner in scoring position.
Hey, ladies, we got 2 down now.
is 1 ball and 1 strike, and there are 2 outs in the field with runners on first and third. And there's a hit to Jordan Chris, who throws her out at first base, and that concludes the 3rd inning. The score is still Vikings 0, Lindenwood 0. Up to bat now in the bottom of the 3rd inning is number 24, Bridget Shade. The count is now 2-2. And Bridget hits a shot up the middle to second baseman, who overthrows first base. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is number 20, Brittany Martin. And Bridget Shade steals second. The count for the batter now is 2 balls and 1 strike. Count is full for Brittany Martin, and Bridget Shade is on second. She hits a shot to shortstop, who bobbles it, and Brittany Martin is safe on first. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is Courtney Dosa, number 22. Courtney Dosa takes a timeout with the umpire to have a few words with Coach Cook.
Let's go.
That's a bunt attempt for Courtney Dosa. So there are no balls and one strike, and there are no outs in the field with runners on first and second. And with a swing and a miss, Courtney Dosa has struck out. That is our first out for the inning. Up to bat now is number 11, Gina Melton. And with some controversy on the field, Brittany Martin steals second while Bridget Shade steals third. I believe the runners got a little confused there on what the sign was. The count now for Gina Melton is 1 ball and no strikes. Shot right up the center with Bridget Shade scoring. B-Mart is held up at first while Gina advances to second base. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is number 55, Carrie Schmidt. Interesting shot right in the corner of the batter's box, but it's called fair and she's thrown out at first. That is the second out for the Lady Vikings. Up to bat now is number 31, Allie Watson. And Allie Watson fouls it off, and now the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes, and there are 2 outs in the field. And the score is Vikings 1, Lindenwood 0. Allie hits a grounder to second base, and she is thrown out at first. So that concludes the third inning. The score is Vikings 1, Lindenwood 0. And the first pitch of the 4th inning, the batter is actually hit by the pitch. Sacrifice bunt for that batter, fielded by Carrie Schmidt. The runner from first advances to second, and now there's now 1 out in the field. The count on the Lindenwood batter is 2 balls and 2 strikes, and there's 1 out in the field with a runner on second. Swing and a miss from the batter. That is the 2nd out for the Lady Vikings, with the runner still on second base. And with 4 pitches, Jordan Chris walks the batter. There are now runners on first and second with 2 outs in the field. That was a beautiful changeup thrown by Jordan Chris. The count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the field. Another changeup for Jordan Chris to strike out that batter. The score is Vikings 1, Lindenwood 0. Jackie Griffin, she was one of our more consistent hitters in the Alabama tournament this past weekend. And with the first pitch, she hits it to shortstop, but is thrown out at first for the first out. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is number 30, Hannah Bolin. is 1 ball and 2 strikes for Hannah Bolin. And Hannah swings with a miss. There are 2 outs in the field, and up to bat now is number 3, Brittany Feeney. And with the foul shot down the third base line, the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. There are still 2 outs in the field, and the score is still Vikings 1, Lindenwood 0. And Brittany Feeney swung at the changeup, and that was a strikeout for the Lady Vikings. And that concludes the 4th inning. There's a line drive hit to Jackie Griffin on second base, and is caught for the first out. And we have back-to-back strikes for Courtney Dosa. The count is no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out in the field. Woo! Nice pitch by Courtney Dosa. Strikeout on the Lindenwood batter. This batter hit a shot to right field last time, so we'll see what she does this time. And there's a hit to shortstop, and she is out at first. The score is still Vikings 1, Lindenwood 0. It's the bottom of the 5th inning now, and up to bat first for the Lady Vikings is number 24, Bridget Shade. And there's a shot to left field, and she gets a double off of that. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is number 20, Brittany Martin. is 2 balls and no strikes. Oh, and B-Mart hits a shot to center field. And Bridget Shade scores as B-Mart advances to second base. The score is now Vikings 2, Lindenwood 0. And with the pitcher ready, we continue the 5th inning. Score is Vikings 2, Lindenwood 0, as the Vikings have a runner on second base.
Come on, Tears, come on back.
And Courtney hits a shot to the shortstop. She's out at first, but she does her job and advances the runner to third base. There's now 1 out in the field. Score is still Vikings 2, Lindenwood 0. Up to bat now is Gina Melton, number 11. And she hits a shot right center field, scoring B-Mart, who is on third base. Gina Melton advances to second base. The score is now Vikings 3, Lindenwood 0. Up to bat now for the Lady Vikings is number 55, Carrie Schmidt. Close call for Carrie Schmidt as she has to duck. There's still 1 out in the field, and the count is 2 balls and no strikes. The count is now 3 balls and 2 strikes on the batter. And Carrie watches the pitch go by, or it was called a strike, so that is an out for the Lady Vikings. Up to bat now is Allie Watson, number 31. Count for Watson is no balls and 2 strikes. There are 2 outs in the field still, with a runner on second base. And she hits a shot down the first base line. score is Vikings 3, Lindenwood 0. First pitch in the 6th inning, the batter hits a pop-up to Hannah Bolin in center field for the first out. The second batter for Courtney Dosa hits it right back at her and throws it at first for the second out of the inning. And the batter hits it right to Jackie Griffin, who throws her out at first. A quick inning for the Lady Vikings. Jackie Griffin watches 2 pitches go by, and the count is 2 balls and no strikes. The count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing, and it's a foul ball, so the count still remains full. And Jackie Griffin watches the pitch go by, and it's called a strike for the first out of the inning. Up to bat now is number 30, Hannah Bolin. Pop up to the right fielder, who catches it cleanly And that's the second out for the Lady Vikings. Up to bat now is Brittany Feeney, number 3. And Brittany Feeney watches the first pitch go by for a strike. The count is no balls and 1 strike, and there are 2 outs in the field. The count is now 3 balls and 1 strike. Brittany Feeney fouls the ball back to make the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brittany Feeney continues to foul off all these pitches. The count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brittany Feeney continues to battle off these pitches. And she finally hits one fair, but the shortstop catches it, and that concludes the 6th inning. The score is still Vikings 3, Lindenwood 0. It is now the top of the 7th and final inning of the Vikings game. Lindenwood needs to score here in order to stay in the game. And the batter hits a shot to left field. So with the runner on first, the next batter comes up to the plate. It's a bunt cleanly fielded by the pitcher, Courtney Dosa. But she advances the runner to second base, and there is now 1 out in the field. And there's a pop fly up to Hannah Boland, but it is caught for the second out of the game. There are now 2 outs and 1 more to go with a runner on second base. Score is still Vikings 3, Lindenwood 0. The count is now 2 balls and 1 strike on the Lindenwood batter. And there's a swing and a hit, and it goes to Jackie Griffin, who gets her out at first base. And that concludes the game. The final score is Vikings 3, Lindenwood 0.